Welcome. Oh, fuck. Can't. No, I'm kidding. Welcome back to the Low Man Podcast. I am your man's Joey. I'm joined with Mike. Say hi.
What's up, everybody?
I'm joined by Campbell, a.k.a.
How'd you wife?
What?
My man's. Today we've got a pretty good episode. We're talking about consoles. We're talking about Xbox's bullshit with their raising the price of Xbox Live Gold. We've got PC setups, some Genshin Impact stuff. There's a lot going on in this episode, so grab your kids, grab your mamas, your daddies, your aunties, your uncles, and you're going to want to sit them down for this one because this is going to be a good episode. It's going to be a really good episode.
Snack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get you some popcorn, some chips, some Top the Tater, and some Doritos.
Apple juice.
Bro, I just had that earlier, and my stomach has never been happier.
What, apple juice?
Nah, Top the Tater, bro.
Oh,
Best
shit.
stuff ever.
It's so delicious. It's like, I was thinking about what that would taste like on fries.
Probably pretty good.
For those of you who don't know what Top the Tater is, it's basically like sour cream and like, it's like French. Wait, is it like French onion? Yeah, French onion.
It
dip.
is, but
It's like different. It's like that Minnesota. That that little extra. You know what I'm saying?
From Minnesota.
Little cherry on top of the spoon.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you get an ice cream sundae and there's a cherry on top, and you're just like, yes.
You always have to eat that first, though.
Yes, bro. Most places don't do that anymore. Most places just completely axe the cherry on top, and I'm like, this is America. What are you doing?
Don't catch you slipping up.
Yeah, don't catch you slipping up, bro. Put the cherry back. And I'm looking specifically at you, McDonald's, and your milkshakes.
Oh,
I'm looking specifically at you.
Yeah.
They used to put cherries on their milkshakes, and then they just stopped doing it.
Bro.
It's terrible.
McDonald's sus.
Terrible, dude.
But anyway, let's get on into our first little chat here. What were we going to talk about first? Xbox? Let's talk about Xbox first.
Okay.
So yesterday I heard that Xbox was raising the price of Xbox Live, like basically doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold players. So it would have went from, and they didn't like straight out come out and say it. They were like, well, this tier is going to go up in price and every tier after that will reflect that, you know, that same price jump. So it was basically doubled because it was gold for 6 months, went up basically to twice the price, and then the year subscription was like $120 a year.
Yeah. So I would say the mass majority of people who are buying Xbox Live will buy it for a year.
Yeah.
It's just like the most you can buy it for at any given time. And the standard for that for years has been 12 months of Xbox Live Gold, which enables you to play pretty much everything online, allow you to access, you know, all the online features of games, would be $60 a year.
Yep.
$60 a year, and that's like the full price of a new video game usually.
Yep.
At this current point in time. So they came out on Friday and they said, sorry, on Thursday
when they announced
the 21st, and they said that the price of the 6 months of Xbox Live Gold will be going up to $60, which I don't know anybody who's ever bought 6 months of gold, first of all.
Back when I was on Xbox.
So that's already like, we're just going to say it's just the 6 months. And so everybody's like, okay, well, at least I'm buying a year. But actually, that's just like they're just trying to sneak it past you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 6 months is now $60. So 12 months
has to
is $120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put 2 and 2 together, it was basically saying you're paying double the price for every tier, whether you buy the 1 month, the 6 month, or don't they have a 3 month?
Yeah.
I think you can buy it by the month too, like just one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you just said that. Yeah, but
I think that overall, like if you actually divide it, it's literally $10 a month for gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you think about it that way, it's still not like a bad price. But I think the problem here is that Microsoft were the ones that started the pay to play thing, right, Joey?
Yeah. For all you OGs back in the day, because I started my gaming journey on Xbox. I had every Xbox up to the one, not the big chunky VCR one, but the slimmer one, right?
Yeah.
And Xbox has always been the main people who made you pay to play online games. They started that shit. Xbox Live, because it was Xbox Live Gold, Xbox Live Silver, and Xbox Live Bronze on the 360.
Yeah.
And then after the PS3, Sony was like, oh, well, fuck. We're going to just do the same thing. So then Sony hopped on, and then Nintendo and pretty much every other, platform made you pay to play, except for on PC. So like it just blows my mind that they thought that this was a good move. And to segue into my next, talking point here, I get the point of trying to get people to just get Xbox Live Ultimate or whatever because it's included with Gold.
Oh,
but why
yeah,
not
the
just
Game
get
Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, why not just get rid of Xbox Live Gold altogether and just
Honestly.
make it Xbox Live Ultimate? Because from my standpoint, if I were on Xbox, $120 a month for
a year.
Gold for a year, okay? Xbox Game Pass Ultimate or whatever it is $5 more than that. I would just opt out for the Game Pass without even batting an eye at that $120 price.
Yeah.
Like, Xbox came out swinging with the best deal in gaming in terms of just like the subscription model that everyone's fucking diving into, which is so stupid in the first place. Let us play games with our friends. That's what the fuck it's here for.
Especially when you're paying $60 for a game already.
And then $500 for the actual console.
Yeah.
I could build a PC.
$100 a month for internet if you have high-end internet.
Like I could build a PC for as much money as I'm paying and play for free.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You greedy fucking. I'm sorry, console players. I'm sorry. I really am.
That is, if you think about it, though, that is where Xbox probably makes most of their money, though, because they're not making all of their money in console sales. I mean, what are the sales of the Series X and the Series S? Obviously, they were bought out by scalpers, so they probably don't even give a shit. But like, there's nobody really. I don't think there's that many people who are actually playing on them.
Yeah, I mean,
because there's no exclusives or anything yet.
Yeah.
I will say this from the games that I play. I just burped on accident. I'm sorry.
You're excused.
I think came out of fucking nowhere. It's like, but anyway, like, yeah, most of the games that I play are crossplay, and like a lot of like Call of Duty players and Fortnite players and just games like that. Like a lot of them are console players, and it's like, bro, you could have, instead of like stressing yourself out getting a PS5 or an Xbox, get a fucking PC.
Yep.
You can do so many more things on a PC than you can on a console, and like the game library is just so much bigger. Because then you have to hold on, my hair's sticking up.
I think
then you have to like wait for, you have to wait for these exclusives to come out when they should have been launched from the jump.
Yeah.
The one thing that's still obviously appealing about consoles is just the casualness of it.
And
you can just hook it up to your TV, sit on the couch, lay back, and like when I'm playing on PC, dude, I wish I could just like sit here vegged out like this. Not
buy a controller.
Like, I mean, I have a controller, but I still can't. Like, I can't have my PC on the couch hooked up to a big TV. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
I
mean,
I feel like that's the main reason people still buy consoles is just because
the main reason people still buy consoles
you
is
just plug it in, you play, and you're good. Like
ease of use and easy entry. It's like all you really have to do to play a game on a console
is turn it on.
Is buy a console.
Yeah.
And have a TV.
Yeah, true.
I guess with Xbox, you have to buy Xbox Live Gold right now, or you have to buy Game Pass Ultimate, which I will continue to say until Xbox fucks it up. Game Pass is the best bang for your buck in gaming.
Yeah.
What else in Game Pass? You get Xbox Live Gold, but
there's over 100 games every month that cycle in and out every once in a while. So like every 2 months, they cycle out the older games and they bring in new ones. And it's like Xbox exclusives and non-exclusives.
Mhm.
What were you gonna say, Mike?
I was gonna say it's not just like a bunch of like random indie games either too. It's like some well-known games that are in this
Like
pass.
Destiny 2 is on there.
Yeah.
Destiny
Sea of
2 is
Thieves
on
on
Xbox
there.
Game Pass.
So
All the Star Wars games are on there.
once you get it, do you keep it, or is it just like once it's gone, it's gone?
So what happens is if it's on Game Pass, all you have to do is pay, just like the monthly thing,
Okay.
and then you have it for however long it's on the Game Pass. And when it gets taken off Game Pass,
Mhm.
it will tell you like, hey, this game's going off of Game Pass. Maybe you should consider buying it. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think they offer it at a discounted price.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Oh.
Which
Wow.
I
don't know how big
think
the
that's
discount is,
crazy.
No, yeah, it's such a good deal. If you have an Xbox and you don't have Game Pass, or even if you're on PC and you don't have it through Microsoft, it's
Yeah. So
It's
as
a real-
much as the Xbox, like as much as Microsoft are greedy, like
Yeah.
ignorant assholes, they also offer a lot of things at a very, very low price to
Mhm.
gamers. So I feel like an extra $5 a month
That's
for Xbox Live wouldn't even be that big of a deal.
yeah. I
But-
wouldn't even hesitate.
yeah.
But here's the kicker of the entire thing. Microsoft didn't hold their ground even a day.
hmm
They already have come out and said that they are reversing the pricing updates.
I feel like it's because they know for a fact they would lose a fuck ton of customers. Because
I think it's just because of the outrage. If there wasn't like a bunch of people on Twitter just being like, this is stupid, I don't want to pay an extra $5 a month.
Yeah.
If that wasn't a thing, like if this was, let's say, 20 years ago or 15 years ago and Twitter wasn't even a blink in somebody's eye, in Jack Dorsey's eye, like, this would never happen, man.
It's also the simple fact that like Xbox Live has been the same price for fucking ever.
Yeah.
It has been like that for
since it was released.
when it first came out, it was like really cheap. It was only like 45. Yeah, it was 45 for the year. And then like way when it first came out.
Oh, that's probably what they did. They probably started out lower to hook people.
Yeah, because when I first got an Xbox 360, Xbox Live was $45 for a year. And then it was like some odd much for they had a 6 month, a 3 month, and then the 1 month. It was like gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah.
And then when the Xbox 360 Elite came out, that's when the price went up to 60. Because I got I don't know if you guys remember the all black, like the matte black one. It came with a year of Xbox Live. And I remember the whole shtick with that specific bundle because it came with Halo something. It came with, I think it was Halo 3.
I think it was Reach. Wasn't it
or
Reach?
no, yeah, I think it was Reach. It was Halo Reach. Another game, I think it was like I think it was Ninja Gaiden. And it came with a year of Xbox Live. And the whole thing was you're getting $60 worth of Xbox Live for free if you buy this one, but it's going to be $50 more, than a regular Xbox.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, you were only saving like $10 if I'm remembering that correctly.
But you get a cool matte black.
No,
Xbox.
it was dope.
Yeah, right?
It was dope. I remember seeing everybody's white Xboxes, the white and gray, and I was like, bro. And then I got the Halo one with the bronze fucking disc tray.
Oh, nice.
I remember my mom came home with that, and I remember me and my brother just like jumping up and down crying, like, no fucking way, Mom. And I was like, yo, let's fucking do this.
That's funny.
Because like my brother was getting to the age when that one came out to where he wanted to play video games too. So she's like, I'm buying another Xbox. And I was like, oh, lit. Oh, we about to play some Halo. And then we played a lot of Black Ops 1 back then.
Black Ops 1 was the shit.
Black Ops 1 was so good. The multiplayer was just endless amounts of fun.
Yeah, it really was. Well,
so there's an article from Xbox that basically says what they've said is what the original article is like there are changes, blah blah blah, blah to be made to Xbox Live Gold pricing. So basically, they said we messed up today, and you were right to let us know. Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectations of players who count on it every day.
You're not the
As a
only one on
result,
Xbox.
we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing. We're turning this moment into an opportunity to bring Xbox Live more in line with how we see the player at the center of their experience. For free-to-play games, you will no longer need an Xbox Live Gold membership to play those games on Xbox, which
That's nice.
I was seeing all over the place on Twitter when they first announced they were raising the price from mostly from like people who play BRs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Warzone, Fortnite, they play like Apex. All these games are free to play on console and everywhere. But basically, they were saying like
is making you pay for that.
amount to play Apex on PS4, $0. Amount to play Apex on PC, $0. Amount to play Apex on Xbox, $120 a year.
Yeah.
Like
it's ridiculous.
What?
Who
So now,
at Xbox gave the green light for that?
Thank God though that they're changing this back, because that would have been
Mm-hmm.
even worse for free to play players.
Bro,
I guarantee you there's like millions of people who just buy Game Pass when they see a game that they want.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
than that, they just only play free games.
Imagine what that would do to the player base on those free to play games like Apex, Modern War, or Warzone.
Bro.
And it would go basically in half because a lot of people play on Xbox.
That's why there's way less people that play those specific free to play games on Xbox already, because they have to get gold. I mean, I would say that most people have Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah.
But like, still.
I don't know about most. There's a lot. Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact my brother doesn't have it because he just plays the free games and he plays the games on Game Pass.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
I think a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of people.
They
like,
said
at this point,
since we launched Xbox Live 18 years ago.
Damn.
Holy shit!
God
bro.
damn.
Bro, 18.
Oh my god, dude!
That makes me feel so old.
I was literally 3. Like, bruh.
That's crazy.
Bro, I was 8 years old.
I wasn't even playing games yet, bro. I literally wasn't.
I was 8 when Xbox Live came out.
I do like that they include Xbox Live
in the Game Pass.
In Game Pass Ultimate. I think Ultimate is like $15 a month or something. So the fact that you don't have to pay another $5 or whatever.
It's crazy that like these gaming services are starting to just turn into like Netflix and Hulu with video games.
I mean, I feel like Xbox did it first, and then Netflix and Hulu came next.
Well,
they were like, "Yo, you see that shit? See that shit that Microsoft's doing over there? I kind of like that."
Let's just offer a bunch.
See
of
that
shit
shit those magazines are doing for their monthly subscriptions.
I mean, you know, Stadia kind of tried that whole thing, and we know what happened with Stadia.
God, Stadia, bro.
Bro, Stadia did it the worst.
Google should have just developed a console, just like a full-fledged like. Their version of the PlayStation is what they should have done.
I saw a Stadia ad yesterday. I can't remember what it was, but it just had me cracking up because it was just talking about like they were like discounting prices and there was like more free games to play and shit. And I was like, damn, they really trying really hard to get anybody to go play over there, dude.
But also, free to play games on Stadia practically means nothing because you still have to pay for a subscription to use the Stadia every month. You literally have to pay for a subscription to use it.
Yeah.
Like,
what? Nothing's free out here, man. Like,
bro, if you have a Stadia, like if you literally have the hardware of a Google Stadia, you can't use it. You can't use it unless you give them more money.
It's so stupid, man.
Hey, you bought this little doodad.
It's like paying like a rental every month for something that you own.
That's like buying a PlayStation and having to pay to keep it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro.
Could you imagine if Steam or Epic
it's like
or
paying property taxes?
any of the launches on PC ever decided to be like, hey, we're gonna make you pay $10 a month?
Oh, that platform is
actually-
immediately dead.
Yeah.
No, bro, just the outrage though, like holy shit.
Yeah.
If Steam did that, then they would be forced to revert it because
It would
Steam is
be,
so
yeah.
big.
I
Yeah.
know. It would be- 'cause you would
Epic,
just
if
imagine
Epic tried to do it, everybody would be like, all right, I'm gone.
Fortnite would
Oh,
fucking
already
die,
fucked
bro.
up.
Fortnite would
Fortnite,
die.
yeah.
Well, on console, it would still be good, but like,
It would be the worst game for anyone to try to justify playing if Epic made
Yeah.
you pay a subscription.
it's free. Nope.
No, the fuck it's not. I don't give a fuck if it's free.
Hopefully that shit never happens. That'd be great. If it just,
Yeah,
if everybody just doesn't do some stupid shit, we're good.
we're kind of moving
Just
into
Then we
end
don't have
times,
anything to
though,
talk
so-
about. So, oh,
Just don't get greedy, you know.
Yeah, we're kind of moving into end times though, so who fucking knows what's gonna happen?
You right? And people trying to get those quick cash grabs. you know?
the former vice president of Xbox on Twitter suggested that they just get rid of gold and stop charging for multiplayer.
Mm-hmm. Which is what they should have been doing.
I mean, he is the former vice president, but like, he's got to know somebody over there. He's got to know
Yeah.
Phil Spencer.
Yeah, he's got to be able to say something, be like, "Look,
It's probably like, yo, Phil,
this shit ain't right."
cut
I
this
don't
shit
know
out.
how I don't know how PS4 does it because I could have sworn or PlayStation because I could have
It's-
sworn I haven't like I just got on PC back in the fall
Mhm.
and like before that I didn't pay for PS Plus for like probably like 2 years and I was still able to play everything so I'm not sure how theirs works.
So the only thing that I've seen is that like, besides free to play things, you have to pay for like online access
Yeah,
to like pay to play games. So like
Yeah,
when before Destiny was free to play, you had to pay to do like match made strikes. You had
Mhm.
to pay to do match made Crucible,
yeah.
Gambit, stuff like that. You couldn't access the raids, anything like that.
You
Same
could
with
go to the-
Destiny 1.
you could go to the tower.
Yeah, you could go to the tower, you could go do like patrols.
Yeah,
I mean, to play the campaigns, I think.
yeah, and that's if you bought the game, that's pretty much all. Because like those
Yeah.
those subscription models where it's like pay to play with your friends, it's like a gate to the actual like servers
Well,
of that game.
You see that everywhere though. I mean, even with Minecraft, you see that
Yeah.
What do you mean?
with realms. Like
Oh yeah.
you have to pay for realms.
Well, with that, the realms, the payment that you're giving to Mojang or Mojangle or however you say it,
Mojangle.
that is just to carve yourself out a chunk of a server. It's like
Yeah.
like literally realms are the leftover scraps that they have from actual like Minecraft servers.
hmm
So
But
it's just like
also,
saying, hey,
not
can I use a little bit
everybody
of
has
your
to pay for that. It's only people who
want
start
to?
the server, the realm.
Yeah, and it's
like-
also oh fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Shit, it's you're also not paying a third party. You're paying them directly.
Yeah.
Because they have their own launcher, they have their own shit. You're making a payment to Mojangle.
It would be like
And-
it'd be like Microsoft asking for money for you using Windows and installing Minecraft
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
I see what
It's
you
gonna be
mean.
$45.99 to
Microsoft on
install this,
PC would be the third party, but
Yeah. Like
since they've made their own launcher.
like PlayStation Plus is the third party to Activision servers for Call of Duty or to
Yeah.
Bungie servers for
Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah.
All right, boys. What was the first console you played?
Oh shit.
I
You go
first
first, Mike.
ever plug-in play console I ever played was the GameCube,
Ooh,
Same.
you little
And,
babies.
bro. That was the first one, man. Yeah, I mean, besides like obviously I played, Game Boys and stuff, but yeah, the first console,
First one you had
GameCube,
to hook up to a TV.
yeah, that's the GameCube, man, and I miss it. I wish I still had mine.
What games are you playing?
The first ever game that I can remember, like the one that comes to mind was, it was like dude, I can't even. It was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, and it was like a top-down view, and That shit, dude. Yeah, I know. Like nobody. Whenever I say that, nobody knows what it was. But,
I have no idea what
I'm
you're
looking
talking
it
about
up right now.
Please
Hold
do, because
it was the most funny game I ever played on that thing, dude.
Interesting.
But other than that, there was. I mean, I played obviously like Mario Kart.
My god, bro!
Did you find it?
I found gameplay from 2011.
Oh Lord. Oh
Yeah.
That
Lord.
was a fun game, bro.
It's like it's like a third person, not like an over the shoulder, but it's like a third person kind of top down type thing.
Yeah.
But it's like you can play with 2 players. Obviously, I don't know how many you can play with actually, but probably up to 4. But
The GameCube was
all
one
I
of the
see,
best.
basically, they're running through the sewer and like beating up little like rats or something.
Okay.
And you just like you have like a health bar at the top, like in Mortal Kombat and stuff.
You could play as all 4 of the Ninja Turtles. Like you could like swap between them.
It looks
basically.
interesting. It looks very bare bones, but
I mean that's what GameCube was.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is what GameCube
A lot
was.
of the games were just the most basic thing that you could play.
I think my first console that I actually had to plug into a TV was GameCube as well.
Okay.
I had played like like the Atari plug and play things before, but that doesn't really count as a console. So GameCube, and then my dad, when he was in college and stuff, and like a little bit after college, he had played on like the Sega Genesis and stuff with like his buddies, and he was really into Sonic. And so the first couple games that he bought me were like Sonic Gems Collection and like a couple of Sonic games, and I think he bought me like a Mario game, like Mario Sunshine or something.
For the GameCube.
And I remember my console, my GameCube console, came with Double Dash, with Mario Kart Double Dash.
Was that
which,
that was
by the way,
silver
I
one,
have
right?
still been playing in the past like 6 months. I've played it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Double Dash was by far the best Mario Kart that has come out.
Bro, I've gotten arguments with people over that. Like straight up.
Like, let us know in the comments a better Mario Kart than Mario Kart Double Dash. We'll wait. There wasn't one.
You gonna try to tell me the Switch ones are better?
Not even close, dude.
Mario Kart 8 is dog water.
Yeah, bro.
It's not even that fun. It's generic ass maps. There's really no fun mechanics about it. Like,
they tried to do the whole like flying shit,
Yeah, like cool, you can ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You ever swap with Baby Bowser and Mario? You ever drift around a corner with Toad and fucking Yoshi?
Bro. I love Double Dash. I still think some of those courses are some of the best ever.
Yeah.
I will say that the new Mario Kart games or the newer Mario Kart games have dope maps, and I like the creativity and the design of them and stuff. It allows you to have obviously like better graphics and stuff, but like more open landscapes and different,
I would say that the design of the maps just changed. The way that
but also
there's
like
no real
the way that they constructed the course and how like it overlaps on top of itself and
But
my first ever console that I've ever owned, like that was purchased for me as a kid, was the Sega Dreamcast, and that's really showing my age because when I was a kid, that thing was old. You know what I mean? So like, that was my first ever one, and I remember my cousins would come over and we'd play Crazy Taxi for hours on fucking end. That would, it's an old one. It's an old one, but that was my shit. But then after that, I think I went straight to the N64. And then I got an Xbox.
Just nodding my head because Joey's dating himself so hard.
Bro.
I mean, I dated myself by saying
I went from GameCube to PS2. Like I had PS1, PS2, and I didn't get the PS3. I ended up going to Xbox.
Yeah.
360, and then I got the Xbox One, and then PS4, and now I'm on PC.
Okay.
That's how that went down.
Yeah, I went Dreamcast, N64, which the N64 was just chef's kiss. That was a fucking banger, okay? And then I went from that to the original Xbox. I never had a PS1, and then I got the Xbox 360 and the PS2 around the same time. I had a GameCube in between there somewhere, in between the Dreamcast and the Xbox, or I'm sorry, the Xbox and the 360. I had a GameCube in there somewhere. And then I got a PS3, and then I just kept cycling out my Xbox every time they would come out with a new one. And then after that, it was PS4, Xbox One. Then it was just PS4, and here I am on PC.
Is there? Never looking back.
Never. I will never own another console.
Bro, I went from GameCube to Wii.
Oh wait, I had a Wii too.
I guess I had a Wii.
Yeah,
I went GameCube to Wii to Xbox 360, the black version, because at launch, I don't know if they had the black version. They just had the white one, right?
Yeah. When they came out, it was just the white one.
Yeah.
And Uno
And
was
then,
free.
and then my next one after the 360 was the Xbox One, the thick boy.
The VCR.
Thick boy.
The thick boy. And then one Christmas, I remember, I think it might have been like 2017? Maybe? Or 20, I don't remember. 2016? Something like that. But my family changed our phone plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we did it at Best Buy, and they had a deal going on where if you changed your phone plan and like did it at Best Buy, you would get a bunch of fucking gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
And so we basically had over $1,000 in gift cards because we renewed
like
all 4 of our phones in our family. Bro, I had $1,000. My parents were like, here, take these gift cards, go back to Best Buy on like a Saturday. They were like, go back to Best Buy and buy all of the Christmas presents for you and your brother. And I was like, bet, see you in 2 hours. And so I just left, bro. And I came back with a TV for my brother, like a small TV that's like the size of a monitor. And then I got him a Xbox One Slim. I got myself a PlayStation 4. I got myself a PlayStation Network or PS Plus or whatever.
I miss when consoles were cheap. I don't mean to cut you off, but I miss when
it
consoles
wasn't
were cheap.
cheap, bro. It's just
well, no, but you got an Xbox and a fucking PlayStation for $1,000. Well, yeah, but like I miss when you could buy two consoles reasonably.
Yeah.
Now it's like you're dropping a fucking car on buying a console.
I mean,
you could literally buy 2 for like 500. Now it's like 1 for 500, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Crazy,
and
man.
I think I got like, I remember I bought Drake Uncharted. Like I think it was the 4th one at the time that it came out.
Uncharted 4 was
and then
beautiful.
I bought Destiny 1 because I really wanted to just play with the console exclusives.
Yeah.
And that was before cross save. So I had to start over.
Oh, rip.
And like I only ever got the console exclusives after they came out on Xbox.
Damn.
And I was pissed.
What's the one that the sniper that changes elements?
Borealis,
yeah. That was a PS4 exclusive.
For a while, yeah.
For a while.
They had a couple strikes that were exclusive. Crucible Max.
Yeah, I loved playing those strikes. For the first time, I was like, holy shit, this is like a new game.
Yeah.
I remember buying my PS4 because Destiny 1 came out. Because like I played the alpha and I played the beta, and it was just like, yeah, I need to buy this game. I definitely need to buy this game. And then
you were like, I'm gonna get an upgrade.
Yeah, no, and then
play at 30 FPS.
Yep. I went to Best Buy with my uncle. I was like, here's my PS3. Give me PS4. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did they charge you for that, or was it just like
I had to come out of pocket like $150, but
you just do that at Best Buy?
No. I was like, it was at GameStop. Did I say Best Buy?
I think so.
I think so.
No, I meant to say GameStop.
I was like, you can do that at Best Buy, bro.
But
You can't.
also,
They used to
GameStop,
do
you're like,
console training at Best
Is it
Buy.
really?
Yeah.
but now, dude, if you try to trade in a console at GameStop, they're like, I'll give you a $3 credit towards a PS5.
They
Yeah.
give you like $10 and a Snickers bar, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say
A fucking string, a paper clip,
we've got
a penny, and a chip.
yeah, we've got $25 and some.
Kleenex.
You can get a Funko Pop off the wall if you want.
Bro.
Oh, GameStop, you
Yeah,
have fallen
like-
so far from grace. You
Like
really
you guys
have.
said earlier, bro. I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy a console again.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it might eventually when like the price of the newer ones go down.
Unless like God of War 5 comes out,
Yeah.
like, when that comes out, or whatever the new God of War is. I don't even know what it's
God
gonna
of War
call.
5.
I do want to eventually get a PS5 so that I can play the new Horizon and then immediately sell it. Because
Yeah.
it's not coming out on
That's
PC.
different too, Horizon, yeah, like for exclusives.
Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn was just fucking incredible. So I'm looking
Exclusives,
forward to
amazing.
yeah. So I'm just looking to get a PS or borrow one if I could like rent one or borrow one from someone. Play the whatever the fuck it's called Horizon game and then call it quits.
Yeah.
Because the way my PC setup is looking right now, I'm pretty comfortable. I would say
What do you guys running for PC setups? We said we were going to talk about that last week. We should talk about it now.
yeah, I'll let you guys go first because it's a lot.
So I'll be honest with you. I don't know too much about my PC because I got a pre-built from Evolve, which I am extremely happy with.
That's
And
really
if
what
Yeah.
matters.
And for the viewers, Mike has the least PC problems of all three of us.
Yep.
By
So,
far.
I was gonna say
And he
is
has a pre-built. So
if anybody in here listening is, trying to get a PC, I definitely would recommend pre-built personally because I've had no problems with it and I'm learning as I go. Like, so my plan was to get a pre-built, and then if I want to do any upgrades or build a PC in the future, I'll do it myself. But at least now, like, I have a base. I know what it looks like. I know what's in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had no problems with it at all. I've had it for 4 or 5 months now, so and it's been going perfect.
Okay.
But I mean,
what's in it?
I got AMD Ryzen 5 1600, I believe. It's like a 6-core processor, and then the graphics card is a RTX 2060 Super. So,
Ooh.
and that's honestly all I know. It's in it. It's air cooled. It's not liquid cooled.
Okay.
But
What
yeah,
case
that's
is
the
it in?
main stuff that matters. So.
what case?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just one of the ones you could pick from on Evolve.
It's probably a Lian Li.
Yeah, something like that.
Lian Li makes such good
They had
cases.
a bunch of options.
Yeah.
Their website's so like easy and nice. Like you can pick like the base stuff, and then it shows like you can upgrade it as you go if you want to spend more money. And
You
Yeah,
said it's
same thing
Evolve
with
PC.
yeah,
Yeah,
same thing with NZXT. Theirs is pretty easy to use too,
I've
but
I've
their
heard a
stuff
lot
is
of
pretty expensive
bad
too.
things about NZXT though, like getting
It's
pre-builds
because theirs is pretty expensive and like I mean, I don't know what you've heard.
well, it's their QA, like they're
Mm.
when they ship. I was going through this Twitter thread, and it was like a bunch of people who bought like NZXT build PCs, and it was just like they came with like minimal packing foam, and like graphics cards were snapped off the PCB, and like shit just wasn't screwed down properly, dents in the cases.
Fuck?
Yeah, like, and they were like, look at the shipping date, look at when I received it, and look at like what came in the box and all this other shit. And I'm like, it was like a whole like thread within a thread on Twitter, and I was like, damn,
Bro.
it's a good thing
That's
I built my
fucked up.
PC, right?
Yeah. I would say that I enjoyed building my PC.
They have a bunch of variety
Probably
of cases.
I would probably rate the experience like a 7 out of 10 for building a PC, just because personally, I get very frustrated when I don't know how to do something.
Mhm.
And like I definitely enjoy the challenge of like learning how to do something, but when the challenge is met with like watch a YouTube video, it's like
Yeah.
that's just kind of frustrating, and I have to sit there and like watch this person do an installation of a graphics card or whatever on a different case with a different card that looks completely different from mine, and I have to just figure it out. It's like it's not the greatest thing in the world. So like whatever people tell you, like building a PC is the greatest thing ever, you should definitely do it. It's like take that with a grain of salt. It's definitely purely nostalgia, unless you're doing it every day for a job, like Linus Tech Tips or some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So Evolves. So this is just going back to like consoles again for a second. This is like another reason I wouldn't buy a console is Evolve's cheapest PC right now, pre-built, is $800.
That's not bad. What GPU does it have?
If you can muster up
I wonder how much PS5s are going for though.
Right,
like
dude?
1,000 still.
So the GPUs you can so the base one they have in it is a 1650 Super, or you can upgrade to a 1660 Super.
Okay.
The digital version on eBay of the PS5, not even like the disc drive one, is going for $850.
Damn, there you go.
So technically,
you buy this PC right here that's gonna run better than it for for less money.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's a nice PC. Anyways, what do you guys got?
Go ahead, Campbell. Oh wait. We're not done with you, Mike. We're not done with you. What peripherals you looking at? What you got for a mouse and keyboard?
Oh, you're right. Right now I'm rocking a Corsair keyboard. I don't even know which one it is. I got it from my girlfriend. Got it for me from Target.
Okay.
Right. And then I'm rocking the Model O from Glorious.
My dog.
Model O gang.
Model O gang.
Yeah. And then my monitor is, dude, I actually don't even know where it's from.
Yeah, me either.
But it is a nice monitor. It's 144 hertz, 1440p. So
isn't it Acer? Right?
30? No, it's not Acer. It's
mine's an Acer.
I can't remember the fucking brand, bro.
Is it not on the bottom?
No, it doesn't.
No.
I'll think of it. I'll come back.
Minimal branding, I like that. Unless you got
but
the
no,
Astros on your can.
Yeah, I got the Astros on. Got the PS4 controller. You know what I'm saying?
I like that energy.
No, it's nice though. It's like 28 inches, I think.
Okay.
It's dope.
Campbell, my friend, what's your battle station looking like?
So I'm running with a B450 motherboard. I got obviously an NVMe SSD.
Okay.
Because Destiny load times low. And then I have a 2060 Super, just like Mike. And then I have a Ryzen 5 2600X processor. And then I have what else do I have in there? I'm trying to think. I mean, I have another hard drive just for storing Windows on and shit. It's like a massive hard drive though, because those things are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forget what kind of cooler I have in there. It's like a Cooler Master, but I'm not sure. For peripherals, I got the glorious Model O.
Okay.
It's very glorious.
Glorious gang.
Yeah, bro. And I got Logitech keyboard right now. Literally bought it because it was super cheap online at the time. Mm-hmm. It's like a G513 or something. It's a full size keyboard, which I hate. Okay. Probably gonna replace that pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then I'm rocking with two BenQ 24-inch monitors at 144 hertz.
BenQ makes great monitors.
1080p.
When I worked at Activision, we like they were like had a deal with BenQ, and we all had 27-inch BenQ like 144 hertz monitors at every station. Dude, they make fantastic monitors.
Yeah, they do. So I remembered it's a ViewSonic. Is what I went with.
Oh, yeah.
I was stuck between this and the BenQ. The only reason I went with this is because the BenQ I was looking at was like $200 more because they're a little bit pricey. And so I ended up going to this one because it was a little bit cheaper, but I love it so far. It's perfect. So
gotcha. All right, go ahead, Campbell. What else?
I was just gonna say, like, I have just a random monitor mount that I got off Amazon, so I don't have to deal with the massive BenQ monitor stands. They literally take up like that much space per.
Are
It's
they
like
the round ones or the rectangular
no,
ones?
it's rectangular.
Oh God,
Bro,
yeah,
it's horrible.
those
They're
things are
so
gigantic.
big. Yeah. And like the adjustment like clasp on the back
Mm-hmm.
was like really finicky. And so like on one of them, for some reason, it had like too much springiness in there. So it just would not go down at all. So you would
Okay.
like if you would like unclasp it, it would just go all the way to the top.
Oh
So you
God.
would just be like, all right, I guess I'm looking like this.
Yeah, I got your neck
Like,
up.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
What
But
headphones are those again?
these are Bose, I think they're QC35s. They're basically just quiet comfort headphones that any of those will work.
Gotcha.
And then I just have like an audio jack into my Elgato Wave microphone.
Nice. Oh, you can plug it right into the mic.
Yeah, there's like a audio jack on the back of it.
That's kind of dope.
That is nice.
That's kind of
Yeah.
dope. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. So we're gonna be here for a while.
We're gonna be here for like the next 20 minutes.
So my beautiful darling here, I've named her Karen
Karen,
because she's bitchy as fuck.
Like
dude.
from
She's
SpongeBob, bro.
nah, dude. Karen from fucking Walmart or Target because
Bruh.
she be giving me so many problems. Listen, this is a Lee and Lee
Asked to see the
011
manager,
Dynamic, the black one, because the white one looks terrible. I got the black Lee and Lee 011 Dynamic. I've got a Ryzen 5 3600X. For the CPU, I've got I wrote it down, RX 5600 from Gigabyte, the WindForce OC3 or whatever. For my graphics card, it's a good graphics card, but AMD's drivers are absolute dog water. You're so trash. You literally got box, zero earnings. That's how I feel about this shit. It's a good graphics card. Like, it does what it's supposed to. I can crank out like 144 frames in basically whatever game I play. The drivers just can't keep up. We got 32 gigabytes of G-Skill Trident Z Royal RGB RAM. I've got a Kraken X75 or whatever the 3-fan cooler is, the liquid cooler from NZXT. Great cooler. I do need to replace my thermal paste here soon because I'm having some issues with that. I've got the Asus ROG Strix B450F motherboard. I think that's it, yeah. There's some RGB strips in there. I've got some cable mod cables. I just fucking put my mic all the way in my chin. Yeah, that's the PC. Oh wait, it's got 4 terabytes worth of hard drive in there, and then I've got a 256 gig NVMe SSD in there.
It's for those video files, bro.
Yeah, for my boot drive. Cause no, dude, these
4 gigs for the
podcasts.
video files?
No, God, no. These podcasts.
How much do you have?
These podcasts are. I have a terabyte in there for each.
Oh, I thought you said it was 4 terabytes or something.
Well, no. So there's 4 1 terabyte hard drives.
Ah.
These podcast files are like 13 gigs big. So every time I get like a cup, like the first 2 are still on this hard drive, but I'm gonna have to start dumping them off because I got other things on these hard drives. But I think what I'm gonna do though, for specifically for this, is get one of those like external like 5 terabyte towers or whatever, so where I can just put them on there, have them on there for however long, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
I've got 2 24, 25-inch Acer monitors. One of them is 1080p. The other one is 1440. Actually, swap that. The one I game on is 1440. The one I have as a secondary is 1080. But they're both 144 hertz. I've got a Stream Deck. I've got just the standard one. I've got the SteelSeries Arctis Pro wireless headphones. I'm rocking a Model O wireless. Model O gang.
I'm about to cop that, by the way.
It's a million times worth it. I have not charged it in like
4
days.
Hold up. Let me show the viewers what I've done to my Model O, because so this is not the default cord that you get.
That's dope as fuck.
This is not the default cord. This is a modded cord that I bought that literally acts like cotton candy. It's fucking crazy how light this is and how like basically
You
it's
don't even
just
feel it.
super resistant to like drag. But the problem is that the adhesive resin that they used for the like the little bands that you use to stick it to your mouse like inside and stuff, and you have to actually like hook up the wire to the inside, and whatever, it took a while, but I figured it out anyway. The adhesive has worn off after like a year, and so the wire itself is like sometimes would go into like slide into the mouse and get stuck underneath my scroll wheel.
And it'll just stop your scroll wheel?
Well, it would like jam it. So like
Oof.
I could pull it back out and then I could use it again for a while, and then it would get stuck again, obviously, eventually. If I would like push my mouse forward or whatever. But as of right now, I've fixed it somewhat. I kind of just rigged it so that it's basically too thick to go inside any further than it is. So this is gonna look weird. I have electrical tape wrapped around so that it's too thick.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Do you have the original cable?
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is exactly, but
gotcha.
Basically, this works for sure. It's just a little bit janky.
I just got one of these bad boys right here.
The bungee, yeah.
No, I have one of those too.
I have the official glorious one.
I got Razor's little bungee there.
Yeah. I was gonna get that one because it's so light. You got the white. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I still have my wired model though. I've still got it here.
Just got the floppy.
I just got the wireless one because I wanted it. I guess I didn't need it.
I know. I'm gonna get one of those eventually too. How long did you say it lasted for you?
What?
You said you haven't had a charger in like 4 days. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I haven't charged this thing in 4 days. It's just been because like you can set it to turn off when you're not using it, and then when you move it, it turns itself back on. There's obviously like a little delay, but when you move it, you just wait like literally like a split second, and then you're able to use it again. Really nice. And I've got my RGB on max brightness. I've got it cycling between 2 different colors, and
the grippy on there too.
Got the grippy boys on there. You know what I'm saying, for maximum precision.
I got that on mine too.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
I've seen your Warzone gameplay, bro. That's not nice.
Damn, you have to come out like that.
Go check my sniper clips and then tell me I don't
Joey's gonna
operate
edit
with
that
precision
because he's salty.
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. Go watch my sniper clips and then tell me I don't operate with precision.
Okay.
But I've got for my keyboard, I'm rocking the SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL. Perfect keyboard. The only thing that this keyboard does not have that I wish it did is hot swap switches. If I could swap these switches out for Glorious Panda switches, I would fucking do it in a heartbeat. I would do it so quick it'd make your head spin. These like omni point switches, like the adjustable like actuation point. It's cool. It's a gimmick. It definitely is. Their keycaps are made well. The OLED screen on it is fucking dope. I got my logo on there. The cable's a bit chunky, and it's like one cable that splits off into 2 because there's a UPS. There's a USB port on this keyboard for like pass through. So like I have my mouse, like the dongle
like the second USB from the actual keyboard. That goes to your computer is just the USB pass through. Same thing with mine.
Yeah. So like I have my mouse dongle plugged into my keyboard to free up a space on my PC.
Dongle.
That's
such a funny word.
It is. Dongle. What you got there, man? They're just fumbling my dongles here.
Just messing with my dongle.
And then for my mic here, oh shit, I still got a lot more. Okay, so for my mic here, this is the Shure SM7B. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's a very expensive mic. Don't fucking buy it.
Rich boy.
I love this microphone. I personally adore it. It makes my voice sound so sexy.
I remember when you were like, I got a Shure SM7B coming. I was like, Joey, you are not the type of person that needs to be doing this right now. You don't have money, bro.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
was back in the day when you were just
Yeah,
like,
when I was
I
real broke.
don't have money, but like I really want this. And I was like,
I don't have any
then
money.
don't buy it. That's
Drops
not how the world
$400.
works, Joey.
I was literally broke as shit, but then I was like looking for a new mic because the mic that I had, it was good, but like I'm low key a perfectionist when it comes to my stream. Like I swap out stream graphics every 2 weeks because I feel like it's just
That's
not good.
very true.
It's just not good enough for me after like a week.
We notice.
Like I've been literally trying to contemplate how to change them right now. The ones that I just made like 2 weeks ago.
Bro, they look so good though.
They do. They're pretty fire.
Rock.
But I wanted my voice to sound really, really good on stream. So I was like, I'm going to spend as much money as I reasonably can without bankrupting myself on a good quality microphone, okay? I bought the mic without watching any reviews because everybody was like, this is the best mic for broadcasting. I was like, all right, cool. Bought it. And then they're like, yeah, you need a mix amp. And I'm like, what the fuck is a mix amp? Like, what do I need that for? And then it's like, it's going to be an extra like $200 to $300. I'm like, fuck. So I've got a Behringer Xenix USB 240 or whatever the fuck it's called, and that's the preamp and mixer for this microphone.
Nice.
And then I just got some XLR cables every fucking where, because you need one. Oh, and I bought a cloud lifter too, because apparently you need that with this thing, so I just bought it.
A cloud lifter?
Yeah, it's basically like a gain booster for dynamic microphones, because like
dope.
you guys can't hear me very well, can you?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, but when I get right up on it, you can hear me perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's dope.
So what the cloud lifter does is it reduces or it increases the amount of gain that's going from this microphone to my mixer. So I don't have to have it cranked all the way up for volume or anything like that.
That's
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I've got this toner boom arm that's going out on me. I've got this fucking monitor stand that's going out on me because my monitors weigh like almost 20 pounds a piece. And then I've just got, what kind of desks do you guys have?
Bro, I literally found mine on, or my dad found them on Facebook for free. Like some office building was just like, we have these desks and we got new ones, so we're giving them away.
Nice.
Me and my brother drove out there. It was like a 30-minute drive. We drove out there and we somehow fit them into the back of the truck. I don't know how.
Is it really big?
Yeah, they're big. It's like 7 feet long and then like 3 feet deep.
Okay.
But it's like pretty high up.
That's about the size of mine.
Take up a lot of space. Bro.
Mine's 8 by I think 3.
I have like 2 of them, and I have them sitting like hamburger style right now. So I have like behind my monitors back here, I have my PC, and like my my monitor's actually mounted to the desk behind that because these desks have like a thick or like a very like long backing.
Okay.
So it goes very far down on the back. So
Right.
I can't like mount anything on there.
Oh, that's
Because there's no grip for it. So I just have to mount it onto the other desk.
Yeah, mine's 8 by 2.25. 8 feet long, 2.25, and then I got the secondary desk, which is 6 by 2.25.
Nice.
What about you, Mike?
I just got some basic ass desk I've had for like I can't even not 5 years now.
Just your
guy from Target, I think.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that energy.
Definitely trying to do something that you did, Joey, at some point. Once I move out of here with your desks.
Oh, it's like my desk is literally just
Yeah,
a kitchen countertop.
I know, I like it though. It looks really nice, solid.
This one, the sorter one was only $60.
Really?
Yeah, it's
You guys
$60, and these legs are from IKEA, and I got them for $4 a pop. So it's not an expensive desk.
No, but it seems like it's really solid, you know.
Oh
like,
yeah, it's a solid piece of birch wood. Like,
yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Bill Nye? By the way, this is a very big tangent.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you guys ever watch Bill Nye when you were in school?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Do you remember when you were learning like the phases of matter, like solid, liquid, gas?
Mm-hmm.
And they had like different people in the episode where they were just like solid, and then there'd just be like liquid.
I don't remember that.
I mean, I remember that, I think, but like, what?
Bro, every time somebody says solid, I go solid.
I remember
every time.
I remember when I was in school. This is kind of related to the gas thing, the like solid liquid gas. We were learning about that in school, and they were like teaching us about liquid nitrogen, and they had this like bouncy ball, right? And they dropped it in there, and then they pulled it out, let it
And then
like
it's just destroyed it.
yeah, they like let it sit for like a few minutes and like talking to us and all of a sudden this fucking weird ass dude that was talking to us picks it up and like chucks it at the wall and it just like fucking disintegrated. And he's like, yeah, that's what liquid nitrogen will do to you if you touch it. And I'm like, that was a bit extra, buddy. Like,
And you brought that into my school.
yeah, for real, dude. Like, I was like, what are you doing? It was kind of cool though. It was kind of cool because it sounded like glass. It sounded like it threw a bottle at the wall, and I was like, damn.
I'm gonna call the school board.
That liquid nitrogen ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, bro.
Science class was always dope.
Bro, we're talking all about our PC setups, but like, you know what I'm using my PC setup for soon?
What?
I need this high-end PC, right? That's gonna run my anime waifu game at maximum performance.
Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact, bro.
All right.
Literally a mobile game.
Literally. It's a mobile game they put out on PC and everybody was super hyped on it, and now they're playing it on their phone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for real. But
because it's literally a mobile game.
Yeah.
Like
but Genshin Impact is coming out with a new update.
Are they?
On February 3rd, which is in like a week and a half.
Give or take, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this information was initially revealed on the PlayStation blog. So they have like a massive article in there. If somebody wants to go read it, it's on PlayStation's website.
Take a look.
But basically, I'm looking at the IGN one right now because they basically did a breakdown of it. But the 1.3 update has been basically given a bunch of details that people didn't know before. It says that there's going to be an event called the Lantern Rite, and it's going to be in Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
So that's like the south region currently. So now there's currently 3 regions on the map, including the like most recent snowy region that got released, and I played through that, and that was pretty good. It was very interesting because they added like the biting cold type of thing, where it's like if you're not near a fire every once in a while, you get frozen and you start taking damage and stuff.
Gotcha.
But anyways, so the Lantern Rite is the biggest festival in Liyue's calendar and is packed with festivities that all culminate in a special or spectacular ceremony on the first full moon of the year that sees every household release specially made xiao lanterns into this night sky, which also xiao is the character. It's the dude that you meet at the Wangshu Inn, who's like up on the balcony.
Impact.
Bro, listen. Okay. Xiao is a I forget what they're called, dude. They're like the adepti. That's what it is. He's an adepti, but he's like able to communicate with the dead or something.
Okay.
And I'm guessing since there's going to be Xiao lanterns, that there's going to be a Xiao banner that you can like wish on and stuff and potentially get him. Ooh, so we might be getting our first necromancy character. I don't know exactly. I don't know if his abilities have been leaked or anything, but that would be really, really cool. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Or like just like a character who can manipulate, ghosts and ghouls and stuff. That'd be really dope.
Yeah.
But also, players will get a free 1,600 Primo Gems, which is basically 10 free wishes.
That would be dope.
If you play Genshin Impact, but kind of rarely, like I know you guys do, the best way to wish on any banner, basically, is to try to beat the pity system by wishing 1 time instead of 10 times. So like you don't use like that like wish times 10 bundle or whatever. So when you get these 1600 primo gems, you go in, you buy one wish,
And
see
you
what
just
it
wait
is.
it out.
One wish, see what it is. One wish, see what it is. It takes longer, but you'll get better stuff. I promise you. It's just because basically the game tells you every 10 wishes, you are guaranteed to get a 4-star character or item or higher. You're guaranteed to get a 4-star item, basically.
Okay.
But as soon as you get a 4-star or a 5-star item, it resets. So you could get a 4-star on your 4th wish or your 1st wish or your 2nd wish or whatever, your 7th wish.
Okay.
And it immediately resets it. So in the next 10 wishes,
You get
you'll
another
get
one.
another one.
Okay.
So if you wish 10 times off the rip,
You're
you're
just
only getting one of
yeah,
those.
you're robbing yourself one of those chances to get.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So basically that's like the strategy. But you'll get 1600 primo gems to go and do those 10 wishes, but you also can win a free 4-star Liwa character of your choice.
You get to pick?
So they're in the game that each character has its own region assigned to it.
Mm-hmm.
So like for example, Joey, I know you like Noelle just because she's, waifu, but like she is assigned to Liwa, I believe.
Okay.
And for example, Chi-Chi is designed to
I like
Liwa. Kuching is assigned to Liwa, stuff like that. Jean, like the Grandmaster Jean, is assigned to Mondstadt. Kaya, obviously Mondstadt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know nearly as much as you about this game.
Facts.
Because I've been playing it every month.
For about 2 weeks straight when it first came out, absolutely loved it. But kind of got to the point where I realized, like, I just wish there was more multiplayer options. Campbell and I tried the multiplayer, and it was not good.
Yeah, I played with Campbell as well, and it was just like, cool,
So-
do this dungeon 40 times.
Yeah,
Well, that's just because I was probably grinding for something
that's the
stupid.
grindy part of the game.
Well,
but
no,
like,
I was doing the grind part, like, that part I'm fine with. It's just like, we can't, like, there's no, like, specific quest for people who are playing together, or there's no, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
boss
Unless
fights
they
for
changed
anybody who's playing it.
like if I were to go in, like if I joined Campbell, I was in Campbell's world, and I couldn't get
Yes.
So like,
It was annoying.
I think they might have fixed that. It's possible that they fixed it. But basically, the only thing that you can really do as co-op and get everything out of it is like, like the dungeons, the domain things,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
includes the massive boss fights, I believe.
Okay.
But I don't know. Some of the boss fights, it's like forces you to do it solo.
Yeah.
Like you can't matchmake to fight the big dragon. You can't matchmake to fight the big wolf.
Yeah,
Okay.
like there should be matchmaking in all those activities.
Maybe. I say maybe because I like the challenge of going in solo. And sometimes, honestly, I fail those because I'm not ready, because I've somehow like leveled one character super high, right? So like my official is level 80 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all my other characters are like 70 or below. A lot of my characters are like in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So they are not doing damage at the level that official is at all. Like they're not even close.
Gotcha.
So if I go into, but like my world level has leveled up because
Okay.
I've gotten, so much XP, and my adventure rank is like 40 something, right? So like my world level puts all enemies at like 71 or something like that, 72.
Okay.
And so every character that's below that dies faster, does less damage, and like they're basically just there for their abilities, and you have to hot swap off of them very quickly so you don't die.
Yeah.
So I've done those fights and I'm like, holy shit, I don't know if I can do it with these characters, man. So then I've had to switch. I've had to like, try out different characters.
Party,
I've had to try out like, one of the characters that I really like even when she's underleveled is Bidou. She's like really, really good because she has the ability to like shield herself and then like retaliate. Like that's her charged ability. She can like shield herself, and then when you release it, it like retaliates and does more damage based on how much you take.
Oh, that's cool.
But if you take too much damage while you're doing that, then you'll still get stunned out of it. Or like if you get hit by a one-shot ability, you'll get stunned out of it.
Okay.
So you have to play very carefully. But I've definitely been learning like over time. I haven't been playing super recently, but like I've been learning over time how to like use different characters for different bosses and stuff. Like
right.
You just shouldn't bring like Barbara into the fight against like the water dudes.
Hey, don't talk shit about my girl.
Not
Barbara.
a good idea.
I love Barbara.
It's not a good idea.
You can't match the elements, bro.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, you have to use the elemental reactions to your benefit, and you have to play it like basically really safe at some of the fights.
You've been mainly playing on mobile, right?
Yeah, mainly, but sometimes I'll go back and like when there's a major update like this one coming up, the 1.3 on the 3rd.
Yeah.
I'll go back and play it on PC just because it's way easier.
Yeah.
Like playing it on mobile is like it's nice to just be able to lay in bed and play it.
Yeah.
You know, but like if I play it on PC, bro, it's so much easier. I have so much more control over my character. I can easily swap characters.
Yeah.
Like it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
And I just feel and I get way better performance, obviously.
All right. So I'm going to play some more Genshin Impact so I can keep up with Campbell here.
I feel the same.
Yeah, bro, we can play today if you want.
For sure. I would be down. But that is going to be the end of this episode. My toddler's waking up, and she is not happy right now.
I can hear her a little bit.
You can? Okay, yeah. She's not fucking happy.
Bro.
Yeah, so that is episode 3 of the Low Man Podcast. If you guys want to support the podcast, go ahead and leave a subscription down below. Hit that little button, hit the little bell, because we upload every Monday. Every single Monday. So yeah, and all the links are down low. All of our Twitters, Twitches, if you want to donate anything, it's all down there. Because we want to try to work towards getting an in-person like setup going to where we could all just sit around a table and
COVID safe.
Yeah, a COVID safe table. It'll be a 6-foot table. It'll be a 6-foot table.
6 foot by 6 foot by 6 foot triangle.
Next week, I want to talk about this mask that I saw at work. Oh my lord, bro. Karens are getting out of control. So next week is going to be a very Karen-filled episode.
Oh boy.
I be seeing the wildest shit here in Minnesota, okay? Like, people just be doing some ridiculous shit. I'm just like, this is natural selection at its finest, bro. But anything you guys want to say to close this one out?
Hit us up in the comments with more topics you want us to talk about. Talk like any game that you guys played that you really like.
And it not
throw it in
necessarily
the comments and we'll roast the shit out of it.
Yeah, that would be fun. Also, if you guys see any news stories or anything like that on Twitter, GameSpot, wherever you guys are looking, I'll be looking all week. Go ahead and throw that shit in the comments so that we can talk about
Just
that.
mention us, bro.
Yeah,
mention
exactly.
Us on Twitter and shit.
Twitter is the best place to get in contact with us. All of our links to our Twitters, our personal Twitters, and then the link to the channels or to the podcast Twitter is down below. Thank you guys for watching.
Lowman Pod.
Yes, at Lowman Pod.
At Lowman Pod.
Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we will see you next week. I'm gonna edit this video tonight.
Peace.